Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Monday, July 14th. And yeah, of course, another wild day in the market. We ran up a nice 138 points at one time and closed very solid. The Dow looks to hit the next resistance point and make new highs. See what happens before a pullback happens. But I'd like to take a look at KNDI for a minute. I think you've seen this video before. If you haven't, the members certainly have, because this is where we were collecting, and the reason we were collecting because of the double bottom with the in this box here, and then when we broke out of it, had the next one, the middle Bollinger Band, was acting as your support line, and here we are, and then we have the blast off. All right, huge volume, but take note of something very important, okay? When you get a big volume day like this, just like this one here, what typically happens afterwards is you start to get a little bit of a sell-off. But I think tomorrow we could gap up a little bit and then maybe hit 20 and then start to pull back down to consolidate before we start heading to the next level. But KNDI looks great. If we take this out to the monthly, we could see how well this is since the start. It's just in a really nice mode right here. So what we need to do is take out this 2248. That'll be really important. But as you can see, this top right here we took out already, so it's looking really good. I mean, it's very easy to look at this in a long-term fashion and say it's not going down, it's going up, because after this double bottom here, which this acted as support, now you have a definite trend in place. Okay, and you can just pin it right here, anywhere over here, but you can typically see this. So this one is definitely making a move here. The volume is still perfectly fine. Your relative strength index is at 74. It's getting a little bit high on the monthly, but you're going to look for a little channel, and the channel will probably be in this area over here, until we break out of it. Use this candle over here. Once we do, we are going higher. I like this one for a long one. All right, let's look at CAG, because CAG is a champ for us. CAG has been going very solid here. We made some great money on the way down. We made some great money on the way up. Not even sure, maybe 800%, and still following this trend, and now just started moving big time this afternoon here. Last few minutes, some powerful volume came into it. All right, what I'm looking for now from this leg is to get aggressive. We're going to break the 50-day moving average, and we're going to close this gap first, but we're going to go higher than that. But let's work one step at a time. But CAG is doing fantastic here, and broke this here. So we do have this gap up here. That's we're going to end up going 35 and change, but let's take our time getting there, because we are just in the reverse process right now. So let's make the next leg and make some money on the next leg. All right, SWHC, sorry about that. All right, what I like about this one here, whoops, my batteries are low, but we're going to manage that later on. I think I can make it. All right, this one here is looking for a nice bounce here, so we want to keep an eye on that, okay? It's in, I've done this one before, waited for this pullback, the pullback happened, we're all set with the pullback now. The 200-day moving average is holding like it did here. Will we get this gap and go like we did last time? I don't know. All I know is it's ready. It is ready for us to play, and we're going to make some big money on it, okay? So if we just need to make sure that this 200-day moving average stays in place. That's going to be your stop. Always use stops, all right? Always use stops. It's silly not to. It protects you, protects your loss and everything else, because you still have a lower gap over here that needs to get filled, okay? This gap isn't filled yet. So, and that's at 1195. But right now we have support, so that's why the trigger's here. We have support, and it broke the 200-day moving average. If this stays here, look for it to come up to 14 or 15, or close this gap, or just come up to this middle Bollinger Band and pull back down. That's why you always protect, always protect. It's not in an uptrend, it's in a downtrend, okay? It's not, this isn't going to the moon for absolutely no reason right now. All it's doing is a dead cat bounce. Just like all stocks, make sure you manage your positions. Managing your positions is very important. Facebook, holy crap, Facebook, yeah, it's starting to dance now. All right, Facebook, beautiful off the 50-day moving average. There's plenty of time to collect here, and we did, and it's getting very lucrative. Okay, so all we need right now is this triple top to be broken, and once that triple top is broken, we are going to start rocking and rolling, and we're going to get up here to the 72.59. Mark my words. The relative strength index at 58 and going higher. It looks good. Everything, your chalk and money flow has turned. Nice volume started coming into it, and momentum looks awesome. All right, Apple, and this is the last one for this evening. Apple, yes, this chart I use, I want to keep the split on here only because I really like that. I can manage it a lot better for my own personal use. So we did break, and we're starting to go a little bit higher here. And that was huge here. So let's see if we can get to 100 on this one. I think it's very doable. But watch your relative strength index. I think we're going to hit 100 and then pull back. All right, we're going to hit 100 and then pull back. Relative strength is cranking. So you want to manage that. Okay, you're at 82. Don't marry this. Okay, your momentum's still solid at 104. And chalking money flow, but you do have an increased volume, but your candles are not massive here. So keep an eye on this one here. I think we're going to hit 100, and I think we're going to dip back down again and consolidate until it decides to go for the next level. All right, that is Apple. All right, so some great stocks on here tonight. Members, we have another amazing list for you tonight. Last night's did absolutely phenomenal. A couple of them were a few 100% on the different option side. We discussed that in live chat today. So if you're not a chat member, make sure you get in there. Facebook was a very lucrative trade for us today. Amazon continues to be an absolute monster, and we will update that for members and what our targets are and so on and so forth, and see how that's following through, plus many others. All right, everyone, if you're not a member, join up. $700, can't beat it. All right, if not, just keep watching the free videos. They're going to make you money until you become a member. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Have yourself a great night.